Here now to weigh in on the future of abortion rights in America is New Jersey Congressman Jeff Van Drew. Congressman, it's been a while. Great to have you back on the program.
It's great to be with you. I'm really looking forward to it.
Hey, well, you know, we're seeing obviously a lot of hypocrisy from Democrats here. I think a lot of America agrees. When you look at this leak, the left is really proving their hypocrisy has no limits. And I want to play a video of Jen Psaki from this week and compare it to how she reacted to another leak that I'm sure you'll remember and our viewers will as well. Let's take a listen to that.
But does the White House explicitly condemn this leak, or has seeing this draft been seen as welcome by some here?
I don't think we have a particular view on that other than to say that we certainly note the unprecedented nature of it.
But it was horrible to see, as you saw. To see people treated like they did, horses barely running them over, people being strapped, it's outrageous. I promise you those people will pay.
Congressman, do you think Democrats are just clueless to their hypocrisy here, or are they just that ruthless?
I think it's a combination of both. Certainly they are clueless, but they also are ruthless. And this is such a sad day for the Supreme Court, sad for our system of constitutional government and the greatest document that was ever written, our Constitution in America. And it is simply because they really want us to keep our eyes, and when I say ours, I mean all the American public, off of the ball. You know what the ball is? The ball is what's really happening in this country, how inflation is increasing, how we don't have a supply chain, how the borders are wide open and people are pouring in more and more and more of them, how we have so many issues and problems in America with crime, and you just name it, the gamut. And this is just one more thing they're trying to do to win any way that they can win. But it hurts our country. It hurts the integrity of America when you demean and diminish the Supreme Court by leaking something out like this. In the entire history of America, this has never happened.
You're absolutely right. This is unprecedented, this leak is. You know, Congressman, I don't read George Will that often, but he did author an interesting piece this week in the Washington Post. He basically said his argument is, quote, the leaker might have truncated temporarily the court's deliberative process, much as the January 6th mob temporarily truncated a constitutional process in the Capitol. So there you have George Will, who's a never-Trumper, basically equating January 6th to the severity of this leak. You have many within the GOP calling this leak an insurrection. What do you say to that?
Oh, they're absolutely right. I mean, the harm that we've done to the Supreme Court, I can't imagine how the sincere justices, and I hope they all are, must feel about this. I mean, the Supreme Court is a sacrosanct, special, part of our country and our government. Our judiciary, actually, and our judiciary should be above reproach. It's not anymore. We have to find out who did this. We have to find out why they did it, and they should be prosecuted to the full and entire length of the law. This is a really, people really have to understand, this is a really bad thing that happened, and it really hurts our Constitution. It really hurts our America. You know, the other day I was talking to somebody, and I said, it was the night that this all broke, and I said, maybe we'll have one day where they won't do something, one day where something bad won't happen as it has been in America lately. Nope, we didn't. We didn't even get that day. Here we are again with something new and worse and harmful to our country and to our people.
Well, Congressman, I read that there are about 70 people, including the justices and their staff, that had access to that draft. How confident are you that we will see accountability?
We'll see accountability, and they'll be able to find out who it is if they do it right. So the Department of Justice should get in there. The FBI should be investigating this, checking it out, finding out what happened. I mean, this is a doable thing, and it's certainly something that should be done. Now, whether they want to do it, whether the forces that be will allow it to happen is a separate story, and we're going to find out. But we owe this to our Constitution. We owe it to America. We owe it to our people that we do find out. This should never happen again. It's going to take a little while to recover from this. You know, the Supreme Court's not just some political organization. It's not the Democratic Party or the Republican Party, for that matter. It is a special part of our judiciary that is always beyond reproach. And regardless of how you feel about Roe versus Wade, for our president not to have the guts or the whatever it takes, I don't even know what the right word is, the temerity to actually come forward and say, hey, you know what, this is how I feel. I didn't like the draft, but what happened here is wrong. They wouldn't say it's wrong. So whatever it takes, whatever they need to do to, try to get their ultra-left viewpoints across, they will do it.
Well, Congressman, thank you so much for joining us, and I hope you're absolutely right. We need to find out who this leaker is and hold them to the full extent of the law. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Congressman.
Take care.